Lamar Jackson, Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith, Justin Madubuike. I can keep going on. Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Odell Beckham, Patrick Queen, John Harbaugh, the head coach. Sit y'all motherfucking asses down! Sit down! Sit down! Sit down! There ain't no couch. Ain't no couch no more. But I got my daughter's crib over here. Get y'all motherfucking asses in the goddamn crib. You're going home. You're going home. I think I was one of the few fans that weren't rooting for the Ravens today. I wanted the Chiefs to win. I cannot stand the hubris of Ravens fans. I can't stand the narrative around Lamar Jackson. He's clearly overrated. When it matters most, he can't get it done. I know something about that. My quarterback is just like is the same way. You got Jim Nantz and Tony Romo talking about all the wins and all the winning teams that they beat. Who the fuck cares? You couldn't beat the Chiefs today. All those winning teams you beat, who cares? Who cares? You played 2 more weeks longer than they did. That's it. That's all you did. All the winning teams, all the good teams you beat, yeah, doesn't matter now. Lamar Jackson is a good player. I don't know what it is with the media and their obsession with, because he makes a lot of splash plays. That's what it is. Winning is a team sport, is a team thing. So I don't know why he gets all the credit for the wins when his defense is fucking spectacular. I mean, when it mattered most, they weren't spectacular today. But throughout the season, they were spectacular. So he gets credit for the wins when he shouldn't. He has pedestrian stats. He showed up in a couple of games this season, and he's automatically an MVP, which I don't fucking understand. You know, if you listen to Ravens fans, they're like, oh, he's hated. He's this, he's that. How can he be hated when he's going to win his second MVP? And he doesn't deserve to win the second one. The first one, he deserved it. Second one, he doesn't deserve this shit. Middle of the pack in all passing stats. He didn't even have his best rushing season this year. He has a top flight defense. And he's winning MVP because he beat the Dolphins and the Niners? What about that 6-game stretch? What about that 6-game stretch where he had, a couple of touchdowns passing? There were a couple of games where he didn't even throw a touchdown pass. But this is your MVP. Today, he couldn't do anything against the blitz. He was terrible against the blitz. Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, he just said, fuck it. We're going to dial up blitz here, a blitz there, a blitz there. We're going to get him. And if we don't get him, we're going to make him uncomfortable because he's not an accurate passer at all. So we're going to make him uncomfortable. He fumbled today, he lost the fumble today, and he threw a crucial pick in the end zone for a touchback. And then you got Zay Flowers. This is where championship experience matters. You can tell that the moment was too big for the Baltimore Ravens. They were super aggressive. There was one where a defensive lineman punched Patrick Mahomes in the head. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing out there? They were super fucking aggressive. The moment was too big for them emotionally. Zay Flowers over here taunting. Why are you taunting? Why are you taunting? You shove the dude, he's already on the ground. You shove him, and then you stand over him after you made a miraculous play? Are you an idiot? You gotta be an idiot. And then this Zay Flowers again, the moment is too big for him, and he fumbles at the 1-yard line or the 1-inch line or whatever. He didn't cross the plane, and the ball goes out in the end zone, touchback. That is inexcusable. Zay Flowers, the moment was too big for him. The moment was too big for Lamar Jackson. The moment was too big for John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh was outcoached again by Andy Reid. The thing is, Patrick Mahomes, which is the baby GOAT, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they didn't even have their best game. I've seen them do way better things this season alone than this game, and it was still enough to beat them. I would give Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes a B today. I would give them a B, and it was still good enough to beat the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. The overrated quarterback, Lamar Jackson, the moment was too big for him. Then you got other players who super aggressive. It's like the Roquan Smith when it was 1st and 5, and it was an intentional offsides, because that's what they were trying to do, so it can be 1st and 10 instead of 1st and 5. But then he goes ahead and blows up the guy. I'm like, what are you doing? Then you got Ravens fans on social media clamoring about the fucking refs and this and that. Bro, shut the fuck up. Your team did not do enough to win the game. Lamar Jackson sucked. And you look at the splash plays, like he caught his own pass. It was a tip ball, and he caught his own pass. And then he was running around, and then he threw a deep ball for a touchdown. They only got 10 points today. That was his only touchdown today. You see the splash plays, and you're like, MVP, MVP, MVP. But if you look at the game, if you truly study the game, if you understand the game, you know that Lamar Jackson was unremarkable this season, and he was shit today. He was garbage today. Patrick Mahomes didn't even have his best game, and he outplayed Lamar Jackson today. I was sick and fucking tired of hearing everybody going on about the Ravens this, Ravens that, and look what happened. They laid a goddamn egg today. You only scored 10 points today. Oh, you blew out these teams, and you scoring all these points and all this shit. You did all this shit against the Niners. What did you do today when it mattered most? What did you do? Sit your fucking ass down right now. You overrated fucks. That's what you are. That's what you've been all season. And if you look at Lamar Jackson's stats, and if you look at him with a fair eye, can you tell me that that's MVP? Can you tell me that's MVP? That's not MVP. Josh Allen deserves MVP over Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen doesn't deserve it either. But his stats are better. He was more valuable to his team this year. Without Josh Allen, there's no fucking way the Bills would have went 11-6. There's no way they would have won the AFC East. Brock Purdy deserves the MVP over Lamar Jackson. Christian McCaffrey deserves it over Lamar Jackson. Tyreek Hill deserves it. Hell, even CeeDee Lamb deserves it over Lamar Jackson. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And this is what you get. This is your MVP. This is your 2-time MVP. This is what you want. This is what you asked for. And now Patrick Mahomes is going to another goddamn Super Bowl, and you, 2-time MVP, haven't even been to one. You ain't done shit. You haven't done a goddamn thing since you've been in the league. You win 2 MVPs and have nothing to show for it. And the second MVP that you're going to get is so undeserved. So undeserved. This was probably your best chance to get to the fucking Super Bowl, Lamar Jackson, and you blew it. Not only you blew it, the rest of the team blew it too. But you had a huge part in it. All of you fucking blew it. All of you. You melted down in the biggest moment today. You do all of that, get to the AFC Championship game, it's in Baltimore, and you melt down like that. Absolutely fucking pathetic. But this is what you wanted. This is what all you fuckers wanted. You wanted the Ravens to go to the champion. You wanted them to go to the Super Bowl. You wanted Lamar Jackson to win MVP. You wanted this. And this is what you get. Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes, the baby GOAT. Congratulations to Andy Reid. Congratulations to Chris Jones, Isaiah Pacheco, Rashee Rice, Travis fucking Kelce one of the greatest tight ends, probably the greatest tight end of all time, had an amazing game. I know the fucking people who hate Taylor Swift and the Swifties, I get it. I don't like the motherfuckers either. But Travis Kelce is perhaps the greatest tight end of all time. He has what? More receiving touchdowns in the championship game than than the great Jerry Rice? What? I believe he has more championship game touchdowns than Jerry Rice. That is fucking greatness. Travis Kelce is fucking amazing. Trent McDuffie, I believe that's his name. Man, I wish we had a player like that on defense. God damn. He's a fucking all-pro for a reason. He's fucking spectacular, man. He was making some great plays out there. But congratulations to the Chiefs. I think this is their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. Holy shit. Only Buffalo and New England has done that. In Buffalo's case, they lost 4 straight. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Buffalo Bills fans. I can't stand you. I'm glad you lost last week to the Chiefs. But that's still unfortunate, though. You go to 4 straight Super Bowls and you lose to the NFC East. Lost to the Giants, lost to the Redskins, and then you lost to us twice, the Cowboys. That's quite unfortunate. You made the NFC East, baby, and thank you for that. Thank you for 2, Buffalo, but I digress. This isn't about Buffalo. But yeah, the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots are the only teams to do that. 4 Super Bowls in 5 years. Man, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and they're doing this. They said Tyreek Hill, no problem. Tyreek Hill losing in the first round. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid going to the Super Bowl. They won it last year. You never bet against those two, man. This is a match made in heaven. It really is. And you know, I used to hate on the Patriots. I used to hate their success. I don't really hate the Kansas City Chiefs' success. I don't. You know, all of America was rooting for the Ravens except for Ohio. Ohio wasn't going for the Ravens, but Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals. But yeah, the entirety of America was rooting against the Chiefs today. Recency bias, because they're so successful, and the Swifties and Taylor Swift. I understand it, but I don't hate the Chiefs. I appreciate and enjoy what I'm seeing. I love Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. I love Andy Reid. I didn't like him when he coached Philadelphia, but I love Andy Reid. I like what they're doing. They're doing it the right way. I can't hate on that. This was an organic relationship. They didn't just rush Patrick Mahomes out there. They had him develop under Alex Smith. Andy Reid is a magnificent coach. I just can't hate on them. It's so organic. It's so real. They built this. They did this. They did it the right way. And people saying they couldn't win away from Arrowhead Stadium. They couldn't do this, and they've won 2 straight games on the road in the playoffs in the big moments. They beat the Buffalo Bills, and they beat the Baltimore Ravens. They did it. So I can't hate on them. I can't at all. But brothers, I'm getting ready for the Detroit Lions-Niners game. I'm saying this begrudgingly, but go Lions. Go Lions. I hope they can do it, because I don't want to see the Niners in the championship game. Bang, bang, Niner game. They don't deserve another Super Bowl appearance. They just don't. But all right, my brothers, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.